caught in bad weather, but in the winter months, the sea gets so rough that a barrier is put across the harbour entrance to protect the village against damage from the pounding waves. Nowadays, it serves a dual purpose, protecting the extraordinary display of illuminations afloat inside it. But there was one illumination that was still to be put up.
I shouldn't think there's any blue light bulbs left in Cornwall.
Not really. You're not lifting much, Simon, come on.
It's those at the back. Is anybody lifting at the back? It's very heavy.
I joined Chief Electrician Watson Travaskis and the Mousehole Lights Committee to put up a 6-metre illumination of the Blue Peter ship.
Yeah, so it's just over the harbour wall, is it?
Just down the slip here, that's right.
Right, yeah. Still not lifting at the back. Didn't go all the way.
We were heading for the harbour, where a special site had been chosen to erect it. Goldie loves water and had already found the way down for a spot of fishing. This must be one of the strangest processions ever, but it hardly caused her head to turn. The work of the Lights Committee may seem unusual to you or me, but if you live in Mousehole, it's part of your way of life.
Do you want this end putting down?
The ship had taken a month to build, and each section weighs over 60 kilos. There are 126 light bulbs in each half, and we took great care not to break any.
Bulbs on for me, Take them on.
What are looking like for level? Wait, is it square?
What's it like, Bob?
Shall we have a look from back there?
Can you have a look? Stand back a bit.
I think the top could go across a little bit.
That's straight, Simon.
It's a bit skew width. It's about half a mile too far to the right. That's it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Can you come and tie this up then?
Yeah, yeah. That's not bad at that. What's next then, Watson?
Oh, we'll have the other half now, Simon.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Come back here, Simon.
Are you alright, Pete? Yep. Okay, son. Yeah. Keep it coming.
Oh, under the bar there.
Look out, look out.
It's jammed. I just showed across the brine up there, Tim. See if you can get.
Okay,
Right, you level here.
Got it, Roy? Yeah. We got another. What's holding it up there? Just 3 bolts?
Yeah.
3 bolts. So what do your wives think of all this caper? Not a lot.
But our ship looked magnificent, and I just hoped the committee wives would understand. Another last-minute display were these giant candles, put up as late as possible so there was less danger of them being blown over. At one end of the harbour is Watson's box that provides the power to the lights.
Is this the all-important control box here?
Yeah, this is the one where it all stems from.
Right. Does this control the lights throughout the whole of the village?
No, this is just the top end of the harbour that you'll be switching on.
Right. Has anybody ever actually pressed the switch and nothing's happened?
Not yet.
I suppose there's always a first time. These lights are very pretty here. These just look like ordinary sand buckets. Is that what they are?
That's in fact what they are. Yes, they're 2 halves put together with the cable running through it, and the lamp holder actually stuck up inside with the lamp.
When it all started 21 years ago, were the lights just originally around the harbour?
Just one string of lights up this pier and partway across the front. That's
and
all.
It's just literally grown and grown, back up the hillside.
Every year,
Yeah.
Snowballed on from there.
Bob Keats, who's the second mechanic on the famous Penlee lifeboat, is Watson's assistant.
Is this the all-important switch?
This is the all-important switch. This
Right.
is the one that will actuate the contact from the box and bring on all the lights around the harbour.
We better get this right then, haven't we?
That's
Right, this is the one we've got to look after
Right.
our lives.
So that bit goes in there.
That's right, that bit's going to Watson, and we're going to pay this one out now, ready for tonight, and you'll actually be actuating that little black box.
I see you're a lifeboat man, Bob. Are a lot of the men on the lights lifeboat
I
men?
should say at least half of the harbour light team are involved with the lifeboat in one way or another, yes. Yeah, that will probably do you about the
Right.
Simon.
Now you drop that down there.
Drop that down there behind the seat. That'll keep it out of harm's way then. You'll be standing here with that tonight. That'll actually be attached to a microphone stand.
I joined Watson, Bob and the lights designer Stuart Parnell on a round of inspection.
Try this one out just to make sure this one is going to operate as it should.
It's a wonderful robin, Stuart. Yeah. Have you had this before in previous years?
8-year-old.
Is it? Looks great.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we can switch it on for you. I'll just give Roy a shout. All right. Roy, can you switch on, please?
Oh, yeah, brilliant. No sooner said than done. It looks great.
Oh, we're looking all right.
What about those on the bottom, the green ones, are they?
Oh, they're a bit difficult to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
It looks as if they're about right.
I think it looks great here on the hillside.
And it does. It shows up very well.
Now, what's the next check then, Stuart? Is that up here?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Each display has its own electrical supply and is switched on by members of the committee who stood by for their last-minute tests.
Come and meet some reindeer, Goldie. Come on. They look rather peculiar on the grass without any snow, don't they?
So it's lovely if we could get some there for the night.
That's right, yeah. I think it looks great from down in the town. You know, they must look as if they're flying through the night on top of the hillside.
Everything else is black.
Yeah.
It's got the floodlights silhouetted in the reindeer.
Yeah.
Can you switch on, please, Brian? Thank you, mate.
So you just got that one road going across and Rudolph's red nose.
That's right. And then some floodlights actually floodlighting each individual.
Oh, these on the floor?
That's right.
I must look great. Actually, that is a stunning view down there, isn't it? Suppose you get used to it, do you?
Well, I think you still never take it for granted.
No.
It's, they're still
quite beautiful.
Quite beautiful.
The switching on ceremony was timed for 7:30, and quite a crowd had gathered to hear Chairman Dudley Penrose introduce me.
It is the switching on of the lights for 1984. Our guest of honour tonight, I'm sure you all recognise his face. He's from BBC's Blue Peter, Mr. Simon Groom and Goldie.
Thank you very much. Now, you'll all be glad to know that I don't believe in making long speeches. I usually like to keep them down to about half an hour. Seriously, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome you all here tonight. Thank you for coming along, and also for making Goldie and I so welcome as well. Actually, I'm sure you'd like to have a closer look at my four-legged friend, so I'll do the honours. Hang on. There you go. Actually, she's keeping her paws crossed in case the lights fuse. The first thing I would like to say is to congratulate you all on 21 years of lights. I think it's a fantastic achievement. But although Blue Peter has filmed here before, you may remember when Sarah came down and tasted Stargazy Pie and Jack Wallace sang for her. This is my first time here in Mousehole, and I must say it really is the most beautiful, unspoilt village, and thank you for making Goldie and I so welcome. But right now I'm going to do something rather peculiar. I'm going to cover her ears up, because this year we're going to start with a bang!
The bang was the signal for the men of Mousehole to switch on their lights in turn, and as the Pendeen Silver Band played the famous Cornish carol, Hark the Glad Sound, the darkness began to fill with beautiful shapes and colours. All the lights were on bar one. Then it was my turn to light up Mousehole's newest Christmas illumination.
Yeah, that really was a dazzling display, wasn't it?
Yes, it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. And who barked all the way through the last verse, eh?
He was joining in. Yeah. Isn't it nice that so many of the Lights Committee are lifeboatmen?
Absolutely.